Hey Young World, day 5 in Philadelphia. And since I've been here before, I pulled out that Let's Roam app for a scavenger hunt, which started me here at this monument across from the Museum of Art. There are those fancy steps, and at the top, a beautiful view of Philadelphia. But I noticed at the Museum of Art that one of the top of the buildings had this triangle with the artwork in it, but the other two buildings did not. So I wonder, were they always empty, or did someone take the artwork out? But nevertheless, the scavenger hunt took me to the Fairmont Waterworks and the Cliffside Path, which runs behind the museum. And I found this birdhouse, which is beautiful, and also this view of the waterworks and some of the buildings that were back behind the museum as well. Now, here's another view of the birdhouse from a lower path of the back of the museum. And also I found this venue, so if you're looking to have a party, a wedding, this is a great place. Then I ran up on our famous fighting Frenchman, Lafayette, and several other sculptures of generals and men who were important during the Revolutionary War down this mall, which is directly behind the Museum of Art. Now in the back of the Museum of Art, you also have this sculpture with the trees. I love it. And then this plug artwork is so different. And if you know me, you know I love tulips and daffodils. So I had to grab a picture of the tulips, and well, it was just a pretty day outside, so I grabbed a picture of myself. Now, along the side of the museum, we have this sculpture that was presented or created 1976 by the Armenian Heritage Americans of Armenian heritage. And then also I saw this golden sculpture across the street. But further down, the main road leading to the museum were all these flags of different countries. And so I noticed the Kenya flag, but I just wanted to be a part of it. So again, another picture of me with the flags. As I was rounding back, I saw The Thinker by Auguste Rodin. And I love The Thinker because there's another replica of him sitting outside Detroit Institute of Arts. So I got a little closer and I saw that there's an entire Rodin museum. So in front, you have the Rodin, and then you also have two other sculptures. On the right, you have the Shade. And then on the left, well, this is the right arch of the Shade. And then the left arch of this, you have Adam. So thought this was also fascinating because I love The Thinker and Auguste Rodin, but I didn't get a chance to go in the museum. But here's the courtyard of the actual museum, which I thought was pretty interesting. And no trip to Philly is complete without a picture with Rocky Balboa. You just have to do it, okay? So you do it. But I also learned a little known Black history fact. Julian Francis Abilene, the first Black graduate of the University of Pennsylvania School of Architecture. He was the chief designer for the nationally known architecture firm whose commission was commissioned to do the Museum of Art and the Free Library of Philadelphia on Logan Square. And then also I learned the first Thanksgiving Day parade in the nation, founded in 1920 by the Gimbel's Department Store. I hope you learned a little bit more about Philly, and I'll see you next.